As always, give yourself just a few moments to arrive into this idea of practice. You might take a moment to just let the spine be long, shoulders heavy. Make sure you're comfortable in this position. And wherever your mind is, however busy your morning has been, just let it be here. In Qigong, our first breath is usually our breath out. So you might like to just sigh out, empty out, and then just allow the next breath to come in through the nose. Prefer to think of breath in this way. But today, of course, we're doing a Pilates practice, and we're going to be a little bit on our side today, and then we're going to spend a little bit of time in prone position, just working on some core strength. And if I give any invitations to plank and you don't feel up for a plank, please drop your knees down, take a break whenever you need to. No aspiration, no goal with practice. We just start where we are, honoring our body as it is, and just one step in front of exactly where we are. That's where we want to be. No aspirations, no goals. All these things, desire, pride, can halt our progress. So let's just take all slow. Let's bring arms by the side of the body. Turn the palms up. We'll feel like we're lifting a heavy weight. Take a breath in and sigh out. Breathing in through the nose, lifting up, letting go. And one more time. Let's just bring some gentle movement into our head. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Let's take our eyes up, lifting up. And then sigh out, chin to the chest. Inhale, breathing in, lifting up. And letting go. One more breath together. This time we'll take hands to shoulder, chin to opposite shoulder. Keep palm pressing into palm, breathing back to the center, and then letting go. You might gently look over the shoulder. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Let's take our right hand down towards the mat and just lift our other arm over the body. Keep the sit bone heavy so you're opening through the side body. And then we'll inhale back to grow tall. Left hand down, right arm over. And just one more side to side. Let's swing our right arm behind. We'll take left hand to the knee. Big breath in. Sigh out. Maybe spine twist a little more. And then roll the left arm behind, right hand to the left knee. Big breath in. And let it go. We'll walk the hands forward, just roll them along the ground. Just keep the sit bones heavy. Drop the shoulders down, drop the head down. Take a breath here. And then we'll walk the hands back. And we'll interlace behind the back. Draw the palms in, shoulders draw in. Keep the shoulders as heavy as you can. Take one more breath and sigh it out. All right, if you are on a block or a cushion, take it out. we're going to start side position, and you can have your hand on the ground, or you might like to come down onto your elbow. And if you have any elbow issues, you can come all the way down if you like. So just work out what's easiest for your body. Hips are stacked, knees are stacked, ankles are stacked. And you might like a supporting hand in front. Take a breath in. Exhale to open the knees, just like a oyster shell opening up. Inhale back down. Exhale to lift. Now, the trick here is to only open as far as you can before you feel your spine rolling back to the ground. So if you feel your spine moving, just open a little less. We're sighing out as we open out, and we're inhaling to draw the knees together. Make sure upper body is soft, that there's no tension in your shoulders or jaw. And you might find this exercise simple at the start, and then as your body moves and your glute muscle engages a little more, you might find a little more tightness come into that part of the body. Moving in your own breath. And we'll do one more. Let's come down all the way. Extend. You might rest your head on your hand like I am, or you might take your head all the way down. Just listen to your body. Let's extend the legs long. And we'll start just by pressing into our supporting hand. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, lift that top leg up, point the toes, flex the foot, and then bring it back down. Sighing out as we lift up, and inhaling as we draw the feet back together. And just like before, if you feel you're falling back onto your spine at all, just re-stack your hips, press into your supporting hand a little more. Inhaling to return and exhaling to lift. Another one of those exercises where it seems very simple at the start, and pretty quickly your body will tell you, leg is heavy. Or maybe it'll say, I don't like this. Monkey mind will start getting louder. So just notice when that feeling comes. Take a break anytime you need. Today we're working on a whole bunch of core muscles that help us in our everyday movements. And as we strengthen these muscles, we will become more mobile and less pain in our back, less stress and tension on our spine. So often we can look for a cure for pain when the simple thing that we need to do is just become a little stronger. So our body supports the movement, supports the general stress of each day, whatever we need to achieve. All right, let's take a little break. You might like to just massage through the glute. Okay, this time, supporting hand comes back down. We're going to lift both legs up. Take a breath in first. Exhale, press through the hip. Lift the legs up. Inhale, take them back down. Exhale. If you're falling back onto your spine, just make the move a little less. Doesn't matter how high your legs get. Let's do 2 more. And we'll take a little break. All right, this time we're going to swing the top leg forward and back. And just like before, make sure your spine stays neutral. We don't want to be rocking back or falling over. So we might take the leg a fair way ahead, but when we swing it behind, it might just go a tiny little bit. Just notice when you lose balance. And we're just moving our leg on that hinge of the hip joint, just like a door swinging open and closed. Find a rhythm with your breath. You might start to feel this quite strongly on the outside of the leg. Notice if you're holding your breath. Are you clenching your jaw? One more time. And maybe massage it out a little. All right, let's take our top leg and bend that leg, drop the knee down towards the floor. Supporting hand comes back. We'll take a breath in. This time lifting that leg. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Just find your own breath pattern. Two more times. And we'll massage it out last time. And when you're ready, just press yourself up. We're going to come up onto our right knee. Extend that left leg long. And we'll start by taking our hand underneath the shoulder and just slowly pressing past the ear. So we're finding a big long line down the side of the body. Take a breath here. We'll bring our hand to the hip, and the hand we're leaning on, let's take it all the way over the head, reach it over, sigh it out. We'll arc it back down to the ground, and then inhale, reach past the ear, extend that hand long. So just keep moving between these two positions. Allowing our energy to move down the side of the body, stretching, feeling that sense of freedom as we move through each shape. All right, let's bring our hand back to the hip and take a breath in. And as you sigh out, lift the extended leg just a little off the floor. Inhale down, exhale to lift. Doesn't matter how high you lift it. And just make sure you're supporting shoulder directly over the wrist. Maybe one more time. All right, let's come down. We're going to step up a little bit now and just go with your own sense of what's possible with this one. We're going to take an elbow plank. So elbow is directly under the shoulder. And you might start by taking a breath in and just sigh out, lift the hips up. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Now, if you feel good with this, you might like to peel the arm up as you inhale. And just follow the breath. And if you feel good here, you might like to thread the arm under. Just keeping the hips up. Maybe one more time. And let's take a well-deserved break. Let's roll onto our back. Maybe draw the knees into the chest. You might like to rock a little from side to side. And when you're ready, just press yourself back up. And we're going to come onto our other side. So just like we did at the start, stack your hips, stack your knees, your ankles. You might start with your hand on the ground, or you might come down onto your elbow, or you might come down all the way, just whatever works best for your body. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, open that top knee. Notice if you're feeling like you're falling back. Let's take two more. All right, we'll extend the legs long. Maybe bring back your cushion, or you can rest your head on your arm if you like. Stack the feet just like we did on the other side. Stack the hips, stack the inside of the knees. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, the leg comes up, point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet, draw them back, and then exhale to lift. And you might like to scan through the body, just notice if there's any tension anywhere in your upper body, shoulders, neck, chin. And you might like to knock it out a little bit. All right, let's press both legs together, keeping the legs together. Big breath in, sigh out, lift up. Inhale down, exhale. Take a break if you need to. Let's do 2 more. And massage it out. Okay, bringing back the supporting hand. We're going to take that top leg, swing it forward, and then take it behind. Keep that spine steady. Notice if you're inviting tension into the spine, if you've moved too far. You might start to feel a little bit of fatigue in the glutes and the IT band right now. That's okay. We're working hard, strengthening, building these muscles, helping our bodies support our movement. And let's massage it out. Last one, we'll take the bent knee on top. Just let that leg be heavy. Take a breath in and lower leg lifts. Sigh it out. Let's do 3 more. All right, when you're ready, roll over onto your belly. We're going to stretch our whole body long. Just let everything be heavy for a moment. Arms can be heavy. You might like to rock from side to side. Now we'll start with our elbows under the shoulders. Take a moment to drop your shoulder blades down so your neck is long, your shoulders are away from the ears. And we'll take a breath in. As we sigh out, just lift the right leg up, inhale down, and then left leg. Keep pressing through the belly. So we're lifting on our exhale. Don't worry how high the legs lift. We don't want any stress in our lower back. One more time. All right, let's bring the arms down. We'll bring them behind the back. You might like to just take one hand in the opposite hand, and we'll draw our legs together, our feet together. If you can interlace fingers if you like, draw the palms together, whatever's easiest. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, lift your head up, draw your shoulders down the body, neck is long. Inhale to come back down. Exhale, lifting up. Keep drawing the legs together, feet together. Inhale. And exhale to lift. Find a rhythm with your own breath. One more time. And let's bring our arms under our head. Just rest the head on the hands. Elbows can be wide. Let's take a breath in. This time we're going to bring our heels towards our sit bones. Side out. Inhale, drop them back. Exhale, curl them in. As you breathe in, see if you can feel that belly pressing into the floor. Let's do two more. And we'll bring our arms back by the side of the body, maybe wobble from side to side. Let's bend our knees, draw our feet in towards the body. We're going to reach back, maybe grab the inner arch of the feet. Grab the outer arch if that feels easier. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're going to pull the feet in, lift the head up. Keep the neck as long as you can. Let it go. One more time. Let's draw the feet in, lift the head up. You might like to take a breath while you're in this shape. And then side out, let it go. Let's do one more. Draw the feet in. Take a breath while here. And then let it go. All right, we're going to step it up just a little bit. Work with whatever your body will allow. Keep the elbows close to the body. Bring the hands under the armpits. We're going to stay with our knees on the ground, lifting up. And you might like to just draw the elbows into the ribs, come down, and then press back up. You can move a little or a lot here. Main thing is to keep the elbows close to the ribs. If you want to push this up a little further, of course, lift your knees up. But feel free to keep them on the ground. One more time. And we'll come down all the way. All right. Let's bring our elbows onto the ground. And you're going to press up into an elbow plank. You might just hold it here. If you want a more dynamic movement, you might like to lift up into a full plank, come down to the elbows. And if you're in the elbow plank and you want to just take a little bit of pressure off, just drop the knees down. Let's take one more breath. And bring the hands down. All right, we're going to cactus the arms so they're in an L shape by the side of the body. Keep your legs together. When you're ready, we're going to bring our right hand onto the armpit, lift our right foot, step it over the body, tap the floor, maybe looking towards that foot, and then roll back. Switch the arms so the left hand comes to the left armpit, lifting up. Maybe looking back, tap the floor, and then roll back. Take your time with this shape. You don't want any tension in the neck, but hopefully we'll find that nice twisting feeling through the spine. And we're just moving from side to side. Keep the shoulder as heavy as you can. One more time each side. And when you're ready, bring the hands under the armpits. We'll just press ourselves up into all fours. And then we'll take curl the toes, lift the tailbone up all the way, reaching up. And just give yourself a moment in downward dog. You might press into the heels. You might take a deep breath, sigh out. You might step from side to side. And whenever you need to, drop the knees down, extend the arms long. And then we'll come back into our kneeling position. Just like we did before, extend leg out, this time on our right side. Bring the hand under the hip. We'll take a breath and reach up. And then we'll bring that hand to the hip and roll over. And just keep moving between these two shapes. One more time. All right, let's bring that hand down to the ground. We'll raise that right leg. Inhale to take it down, exhale to lift it up. Let's come down onto our elbow. We'll extend the legs long. You might stack them or just have one in front of the other. Let's lift our hips up. Take a breath in first. Sigh it out. Press into the elbow. Take two more. If you'd like to reach up. And if you'd like to take a breath in and then curl under. Inhaling, lifting up. Curling under, letting go. Two more times. And just let it all out. You might like to just come all the way onto the back. Just take a moment to bring the arms by the body. Let the spine be heavy. Done a lot of work on these core muscles, our glutes, our adductors, our core muscles in our belly and chest. Just notice the feeling in the body. All these little ways in which our rib cage, our upper body connects with our legs. Let's draw the knees in. Wrap your arms around. And we're going to take a little bit of a bicycle, right? Just lift the feet up. Draw the knees into the chest. Maybe come back the other direction. Let your head be heavy. Tuck your chin in a little. Just feel that whole length of the spine. You might like to take the hands a little further towards the tailbone. Let's draw our left knee into the chest. And we're going to extend our left arm. Take a breath in. Let's keep that left shoulder heavy as we take the knee across the body. Sigh out. And we'll roll onto our spine, extend that leg long. Let's bring the right knee in close. Draw the knee right into the chest. We'll extend the right arm wide. Take a breath in. And then slowly draw that one across. Sigh out. The right shoulder stays heavy. Let's roll back onto our spine. We might take the hands in between the legs, maybe get a hold of the shins or the feet, draw the knees in. You might like to rock a little from side to side. Find your happiest baby shape. And when you're ready, just bring the knees back in. We're going to take a few rock and rolls to come back up to sit. You can just press yourself up to sit if you like, but if you want to join me, just roll back, tuck that chin in. Just massaging the spine as we roll forward and back. Whenever you're ready, just roll over into a seated position. Let's roll our shoulders. Both directions. And we'll draw the inside of our wrist together. Just press wrist into wrist. And then roll over, one over the other. Both directions. Let's bring our palms together. Just take a moment to notice how the body feels. You might like to just take a moment in gratitude for coming to the mat today to prioritize movement, mobility, strength in our day. It's a small way to help whatever task we need to achieve, anything we need to do. And last of all, we'll just express gratitude to each other for shared time practicing together. Let's bow.